Hey guys, welcome back to Twisted Pistons. Today we're going to be doing the rear brakes on this 2003 Toyota 4Runner. It has been making some grinding noises along with some squeaking. So we're going to be doing some rear brake exchanges because we have already checked the front. The front is fine. Now the rear is going to need a new rotor as well on the passenger side. So we're going to go ahead and take this wheel off and then we'll get started.
You can see there's grooves wore pretty badly. This front pad's pretty much gone down to bare metal. The back one's got very little meat left on it. Sometimes you can find places that'll turn these for you. We just went ahead and bought them from O'Reilly's. The dude at the counter actually did some price matching, swapping stuff for us, and got the price down to $150 for the two back rotors and the brake pads.
Yeah, we could have got these online for a little bit cheaper, but this is something important that you need. If it's something that needs to be done fairly quickly, I recommend you just go ahead and go out to your auto parts store and get the parts that you need, especially when it considers around, like the steering, brakes, anything like that, anything immediate. Just don't wait for your order to get shipped. Just go ahead and go get it from an auto parts store.
If it's your daily driver. But let's get started. It's going to be a size 17. We're going to be taking off the caliper and the bracket. So, I don't know if you can see back here. It's going to be this bolt. Yeah, there's one there, and then there's one on the bottom. And then, I don't know if I'll be able to get this one, but back here, there's one here, and then there's one down towards the bottom too. That's for the bracket. But they're all 17s, so we're just going to go ahead and get our nifty little Craftsman stuff out. That came loose fairly easy. That scares me. So once the bolts come out, you can just use a flathead screwdriver most of the time, unless the caliper's bad too, which we're going to hope it's not. But don't look too awful. As long as it can be pressed back in, we shouldn't have to replace it. Of course.
Yeah, so the way you can tell that a rotor is bad, well, not a rotor, but a caliper, is whenever you take it off, look for cracks or chips in your piston.
Which is this part right here.
Yep. And if it seems like there's no cracks or stuff taken out of it, the piston should be alright, just as long as you can actually push it back in.
Yes. Okay. I'm just going to let that hang there. Then we're going to take out pads. Oh yeah, metal on metal. The back one actually still had some pad left on it, but it was starting to get holes, so it would have went quicker and quicker the longer he would have waited. Thinner on one side than the other too. All right.
Well, next up is to take the bracket off.
Yes. I'll probably need that extension.
Okay, so after you get those bolts out, the bracket just slides right off. Real simple. And now we move to trying to take the rotor out.
Yeah, this could be a task because so sometimes they have screws that can hold them on to the hub. This one doesn't. So more than likely this is only being held on by the drum brakes underneath. I would say it probably has some drum brakes since these are in the back. Those usually are for your e-brake. But we're just going to give it a few good whacks with the nifty 4-pound.
Now, if you plan on reusing your rotors, it's not recommended to actually beat the back of it with a hammer. You know, it's like the rotor surface itself. But we are replacing these, so
Probably going to have to scotch it, put it in neutral so we can turn the wheel. Is it recording?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I got it in neutral, tires are scotched, and we're just turning it and beating on it to try and give it a little more, come off a little more evenly. And turn it a little more. Let's make it a little hard to do, but it'll be alright. It's coming now. If you try to do it to where one side will come off, then the brake pads underneath get into a bind and then it just won't come off. Yeah, that brake's definitely holding it. And there you go. And luckily, Tristan, looks like your drum pads are fine.
yeah, well, I only use it whenever I'm parked.
Yeah, but they've never got locked up or anything like that, so it looks like they're pretty much brand new. And the inside of the rotor is in good shape.
Oh yeah.
So we definitely don't have to worry about changing your drum brakes. Just the rotor and brake pads. All right. Now, since we got that off, this is a good time to put it back in park. That way we don't have to worry about anything from this point forward. We got plenty of those.
Alright guys, well here are the new rear rotors and brakes for the 4Runner. As you can see, it's a nice big drum brake pad here. Now, when it comes to getting new rotors, you got to make sure you actually wipe the oil residue off of the surface of the rotor.
They put it on there to keep it from rusting while in storage.
Yes. Now, the reason why you want to do that is because it wears the brakes down more and it causes slipping.
It could, yeah. So, we're just going to go ahead and do that. Now, even though I'm wiping this off, I'll probably be putting more on because my hands are all greasy, but
It's mainly going to be on the front. So we'll wipe the front down again once we get it mounted.
make sure to wipe the inside too.
Because these are drum brakes, so you got brake pads on the inside of the rotor.
Oh, and as far as rags, I don't know if y'all would want to know or not. I just get these big 300 packs at Walmart. It's like $10. These things last forever. All right.
And then it's just as easy as slipping it on.
Make sure it goes as far back as you can possibly get it.
And then wipe it down again. And voila, just like that, it is on. If only it was taking it off was that simple. Right. Now, with new brakes, you get new hardware. These are your clips for your brakes that we're going to be reattaching to.
These go on right here. So we're just going to go ahead and pop those off. Alright, so we're going to want to put this hardware on before we put the bracket on. Just because these little tabs have to kind of lock in. But they should just pop right in normally. Might have to do some finagling. Brake pads.
Alright, well now that we have the bracket for the caliper back on, it is time to attach the new brake pads.
You want to put the front end first, and then you should be able to slide the little notches just like that. Put them right up against the rotor, and then same thing with the back.
Now there is a front and a back pad, but the cool thing about the way they package these is they actually already have them in the spot they need to be. So on the right side of the package, which is one we already took out, you got the front and then the back, and then this is for the driver's side, front, back. So they're already put in the places that you need them to be. Alright, now that we got the brakes on, time to put the caliper back into place. It should be just as simple as sliding it on. Now we got that piston compressed and bolting everything back up.
should be tight enough. You want to go push the brake pedal to engage the piston, and I'll make sure there's no leaking or anything like that, and I'll make sure it's working.
Sure.
You can clearly see that it's pushing, and I don't see any leakage.
Yep, guys, now that we have done the rear brakes, we're going to be doing the other side. It's basically the same thing as it is over here. So we'll just go ahead and skip that half because everything that we showed you over here is going to be pretty much identical to the other side. Hey there, guys. So it ended up getting dark outside and we never got a chance to record the ending for the video. But I'm doing it now. So we just wanted to thank you for watching this video. I hope it was very informative for you. So if you wouldn't mind, just like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're planning on coming out with a lot more videos here soon. Hopefully here within the next couple weeks or so, we'll be able to start working on the car that actually started the whole thing, the 2012 Chevy Traverse. We were just working on cutting trees down, moving everything around in different places. We got everything where we wanted it to be now. So hopefully here soon, we'll be able to actually start working on that and get a video out on it and hopefully finish it for you guys. Well, we appreciate all the support and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.